long do we have?
7 days.
What is up, my fellow quirky people? Today we're going to talk about the exciting movies that are coming out next month. Yes! This year compared to 2020 has certainly been better for everyone.
Father, Son, and House of Gucci.
And October has also been very good with movies like Venom, Let There Be Carnage, Dune, and The Last Duel. But we've got to look ahead in life.
I know, right?
So we're going to talk about the exciting movies that are going to entice us in November. Before I tell you about them, it would be amazing if you guys would hit the subscribe button. And we've got some cool stuff on our channel, so be sure to check that out as well. Okay, now, the movie that will open November for us is The Harder They Fall.
Please.
This Netflix movie has got the big names that will attract you for sure.
Where is it?
Where is who?
Your boss.
My boss. Clearly, you don't know me.
It is an American Western film directed by James Samuel, and it will feature Idris Elba and Jonathan Majors in the lead.
Ain't gonna end well for you. Really?
There are also the likes of Lakeith Stanfield, Regina King, and Zazie Beetz, who will also go guns blazing in this Western setup. The film is about an outlaw who discovers that his enemy is being released from prison. So, he reunites his gang to take his revenge.
What exactly he do to you? Call it a professional robbery.
And we'll get to watch this revenge story on November 3rd. After that, we'll get the biggest movie of the month, which is Eternals. Apart from Spider-Man No Way Home, this is the movie that all die-hard MCU fans have been waiting for in 2021.
I'm touching myself tonight.
It is confirmed to be the longest movie after Avengers Endgame. Such a long runtime is to accommodate the many powerful characters coming into play in Eternals. As you all may know by now, the Eternals team features Ajak, who is played by Salma Hayek.
She's kind of the leader of the Eternals. Her power is healing.
Icarus, played by Richard Madden.
Dad, that's Superman with the cape and you're shooting laser beams out of your eyes.
I don't wear a cape.
Athena, by Angelina Jolie.
She's the goddess of war. She can manifest different weapons.
Kumail Nanjiani's
Kingo is a little self-involved.
Kingo, the movie star. I've directed some things too.
Don Lee's Gilgamesh.
He's a protector. His specialty is a strong punch.
Phastos, played by Brian Tyree Henry.
Phastos can assemble anything out of any kind of technology.
Cersei by Gemma Chan.
She has the power to manipulate matter.
Sprite by Leah McHugh.
Sprite can create illusions. She's really sarcastic, especially with Kingo.
And Makari, who is played by Lauren Ridloff. Apart from these immortal aliens, we'll also get Kit Harington coming in as Dane Whitman. He would get a strong setup to become the Black Knight. This story would pit the Eternals against the Deviants and the Marvel Universe gods called the Celestials. The Eternals will explore the rich and ancient history of the MCU on November 5th. After this, the kids are gonna have some fun time with Clifford the Big Red Dog. As the title of the film suggests, the film features a big red dog named Clifford. So not just kids, but dog lovers throughout the world would probably end up enjoying this film.
Just a big. Whew. Why don't we get you on the scale here, bud? I'm just gonna write heavy.
It hits the US theaters on November 10th. In the story, a girl named Emily Elizabeth meets a magical animal rescuer. He gives her a little red puppy, but she never expected that this puppy would grow into a 10-foot hound. So we're gonna see how she and her uncle cope up with this giant dog in their small New York City apartment. They'll also leave for an adventure.
This dog is killing me.
After this story, we'll get the biggest movie of Netflix so far, which is Red Notice.
You look awful.
Dwayne Johnson, Ryan Reynolds, and Gal Gadot have teamed up for this big-budget action film.
Team, it feels weird in my mouth.
And it will begin streaming on Netflix on November 12th. It is described as a globe-trotting heist film. The Rock plays the world's greatest tracker, who will track the world's greatest art thief, that is Gal Gadot.
Looking for something specific or just browsing?
You're under arrest.
You wanna arrest me? Arrest me.
She got a red notice on her by the Interpol. And in the midst of all this, there would be Reynolds as the world's greatest con man. He'd mostly be there to piss off the big guy.
Did you get that jacket? It's a statement piece. Somewhere there's a very nude cow whispering, "Worth it."
Oh, and yes, let me tell you a secret. Chances are that Tom Cruise might cameo in this film. He could be set up as the antagonist of the sequel. Okay, now, the next big film is Ghostbusters Afterlife. After several delays, Sony will finally deliver this film on November 19th. It is set in the same universe as Ghostbusters from 1984 and its sequel from 1989. The good thing about this one is that we will see the return of Bill Murray,
Thank you very much, Miss Silverman.
Dan Aykroyd, Ernie Hudson, Sigourney Weaver, and Annie Potts from the original. And to give us a refreshing look to the franchise, we'd have Carrie Coon, Finn Wolfhard, McKenna Grace, and most importantly, Paul Rudd. The story begins when a single mom and her 2 kids arrive in a small town. Upon their arrival, they begin to discover their connection to the original Ghostbusters and the secret legacy their grandfather left behind. So, it'll be interesting to see how these kid Ghostbusters will carry the legacy of the originals.
Ghostbusters, we're ready to believe you!
We're closed.
Next up we've got King Richard. Will Smith has worked really hard on this one. He is playing Richard Williams, the father of the infamous lawn tennis icons, Venus and Serena Williams.
So, what'd you think?
We'll get to witness the struggles of King Richard in making his daughters the greatest tennis players.
Venus and Serena gonna shake up this world.
This biopic will get a dual release like every other Warner Bros. Movie of 2021. It hits HBO Max and theaters on November 19th.
You might just have the next Michael Jordan. Oh no, brother man. I got me the next too.
On the same day, Netflix will compete with these films with an original movie called Tik Tok, Boom. This is the story of how Jonathan Larson, an infamous American composer, announced himself to the world. Playing him is Andrew Garfield, our lovely werewolf Spider-Man.
I'm not the werewolf.
We're going to see the struggles of Jonathan Larson's life as he navigates through love, friendship, and the pressures of being an artist. Alexandra Shipp is playing Susan, the girlfriend of John. And there's Vanessa Hudgens, who also plays a crucial role alongside Robin de Jesus. This musical drama is directed by Lin-Manuel Miranda, the creator of Hamilton. In the following week, Disney is bringing us an animated musical fantasy called Encanto.
La casita.
Again, Lin-Manuel Miranda has a huge involvement in this one. It is a story about the Madrigals, who are an extraordinary family. They live hidden in the mountains of Colombia in a charmed place called the Encanto. The magic of the Encanto has blessed every child in the family with a unique gift. Every child except Mirabel.
Mama, why am I the only one that didn't get a gift?
You're just as special as anyone else in this family.
However, Mirabel would go on to become the Madrigals family's last hope when she discovers that the magic surrounding the place is in grave danger.
This is my chance. I will save the magic. Wait, how do I save the magic?
Encanto arrives on November 24th. On the same day, Sony will compete with it through Resident Evil: Welcome to Raccoon City. This is a gory horror action movie featuring several monsters in the wastelands of Raccoon City. The movie is set in 1998. It is an origin story that will uncover the dark secret about how the evil Umbrella Corp was responsible for creating bloodthirsty zombies in Raccoon City.
We need to expose Umbrella.
We'll be following a group of survivors in the wastelands. Robbie Amell and Hannah John Kamen will play crucial roles in this one. Then on November 24th itself, Netflix will compete with Disney and Sony by giving us a movie called Bruised. This is a sports drama that features Halle Berry as the lead and the director of the film. She plays Jackie Justice, a disgraced MMA fighter who fights to find redemption in the cage and in her life. She gets back into the fighting gig when the son she had given up as an infant unexpectedly re-enters her life.
She's a fighter.
Doesn't look like a fighter to you.
I'm pretty excited for this one because it will be a highly motivating journey, telling us that all is not lost. Everyone gets a second chance in life to do some good and be the best versions of themselves.
You used to be Jackie Justice.
Still am.
Last but not least, I'm gonna end this list with House of Gucci. Jared Leto is playing Paolo Gucci in Ridley Scott's upcoming reality-based drama. Al Pacino plays Aldo Gucci, while Lady Gaga and Adam Driver star as Patricia Reggiani and Maurizio Gucci respectively. And it also features 2 other big names, who are Salma Hayek and Jeremy Irons. In House of Gucci, we'll witness how Patrizia and the head of the Gucci fashion house, Maurizio, got divorced after a turbulent marriage.
Time to take out the trash.
They're my family.
And how Maurizio was shot dead at the age of 46 by a hitman who was hired by Patrizia. Amidst massive competition, this dark drama will also hit theaters on November 24th. Okay, that's all from our list of exciting movies coming out in November. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to check out some more fun content on our channel. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!